I've noticed these are at 720p. I need to somehow change that. So, ladies and gentlemen, where is it? Where is the chat? Stream has begun. Um, just getting into the match day here. Just getting into the match day here. So, Koi, where are the people? Where is Abraz? I was waiting for him. So I'm just gonna fix the lineups now. So, Yasir Shah instead of Fazal Haq Faruqi has been the call. And Tanzim's lineup, I'm gonna have a bit of a gander here. Okay, Steve Smith is captain, followed by Devon Conway, the wicketkeeper, Kushal Pereira and Saud Shakil, followed by Sama Wikrama, number 2 bowler Jadeja, followed by Hardik Pandya, and oh, we're just getting a call. And comes Patirana instead of Jansen. Matisha Patirana. Oh, Jansen has dropped. Nice. Followed by Roland van der Merwe and Kyle Jamieson, first bowler, and Taskin Ahmed. So that looks good. Demba Bavuma still on the bench. So that looks fine. Match settings. Just real quick. ভাই এখন স্ট্রিমে কি লোক ঢুকেছে? Time to spook was just, oh, I see both are here. So finally can properly get going. Let's go pitch settings. Dry medium. We'll go with that. I did a no tomfoolery there. This is just as is. And then match settings. Yeah, we'll have Alim Dar. And who do we have? Kumar Dharmasena. That's who it's gonna be. So we're going into the Wankhede. Here we go. It is the battle of the champs. This is the season 1 champion versus the season 2 champion. And the BHOOTS have said the season 1 champions are the season 2 champions. So here we are at the Wankhede. You see the fans lining up. CHUTS fans coming from a loss. So are the BHOOTS. So a quick overview of the lineups here. Which we saw before. It's a dry pitch tonight. How is that gonna affect situations? We will see. Captain Steve Smith fixed the coin. BHOOTS call heads. And tails it will be. So the CHUTS won the toss here. And they're going to have to decide on what to do. And they're choosing to bowl here. We're going for a chasing affair. Second time they'll chase. Let me just quick look at the settings now. Because this game, I said I'm going to do something different. No, not physics. Apologies. Batting ke easy korche. Because wicket situation I'm to combat korbo. And I know easy batting or a marte pare. So let's go. And here we go. It's Kyle Jamieson to Alex Hales. Oh, the bright jerseys. And that's a big shout. And it's a wicket in the very first ball. Even after the change in batting. Well. Alex Hales. Looking to be a one-season wonder. Because after just that one good season with Kurigram, they've been a flop. And Alex Hales is going to have to go away for a golden. Kyle Jamieson getting the wicket. And it's Kane Williamson. Captain Kane onto the crease. Before I could, the drama has started early on. But what I was going to say is that, yes, it's bright jerseys all around here. The sun reflecting off the green and the pink. A shadow casted on the pitch. And Williamson just punches that down. So 1 wicket and 2 dots. My internet is so ass, but this is NSL, so Zabraz. Well, we're gonna want to hope it keeps lagging because the situation is a bit grim right now. So it's Patum Nisanka. Patum Nisanka here. He's been a bit of a hero, but it's gonna be an edge. Just 1 bounce to the wicketkeeper. Well. The last ball. This is going to be a deadly over. Did I do a right thing with the settings? Don't know yet. Well, that's going to go all the way, is it? No. A good arm there. And just stopping that crucial boundary. So a very good start for the Chutias in front of the home fans. It's their back-to-back home games. They lost on the opening night. But this time they want to give a different story. And it's Ravindra Jadeja now stepping on to do some damage. So Kane Williamson, part of the 90 club, the one that we've discussed, has been a bit disappointing. Oh, and what an arm to save that. Had to really dive there. And how fast was that ball going? You have to imagine. Man, when Kane Williamson can hit, he can hit. The CHUTS are happy with the previous over. And Kane Williamson looks primed. Saved once again, this time by Captain Steve Smith. So 2 dots. Still no boundaries coming from the BHOOTS. Oh, run rate is very low right now. Once again, Kane Williamson primed. Once again to the fielder in the inner circle. No space is being given to Williamson. He's 1 from 6. No space is given to the BHOOTS. The run is at 2. Finally, we get a boundary. Williamson just gets that breakthrough. It's a much needed 4. The BHOOTS need to be calm and collected here. Because the CHUTS are turning up the pressure. Run rate is at 420, 4.20. There's 1 bounce. And I was saying one thing that arguably Chattogram Chutias have the tallest team in average height. Although Marco Jansen has been dropped, we still have some trees in the mix, being Jamieson, Pandya, and Steve Smith with that dive is gonna dismiss the New Zealander, the Kiwi, Kane Williamson. Oh my god. CHUTS are bringing a completely different mentality to this match day. Oh, they lost chasing first time. It's not going to be this time. And on comes Mr. 55 million, Moeen Ali. But it's Nisanka on strike as we're starting the new over. And BHOOTS in a big spot of bother. I swear, this Batting setting caused a lot of runs in an earlier experiment. Now it's just turning into be a disaster. So a 4 now. Nissanka finds that gap. Well. I'm gonna check if the settings actually okay. Difficulty, yes, no, batting is easy. Bowling is hard. It means that it's easy for the AI to bat and hard for them to bowl. That's how it works. I saw. And Nissanka is gonna... Oh, is that no ball? Because that's not a wicket. Yes, it is. He gets lucky there. This would have been a wicket. And it's Moeen Ali playing the no ball for Jamieson. And that would have been 3 just within the clutches of 2 overs. Can't do much with the no ball. It's going to be a dot. Moeen Ali. So, a lot of drama happening right now. Abraz Airbus internet. I don't know how much he can see. But Moeen Ali now stepping it up. He's knocked it away for a 4. Turning this into a big over relatively. After 2 very poor overs for the BHOOTS here. Once again, it's not the best of balls and Moeen Ali just punches it away. They're going to take a double here. I assume they had the time because whoever that was on the field wasn't really giving it his all. Just taking the ball out for a walk. And this time, once again, Moeen Ali finds that gap in the leg square almost that he likes and just punted away for another 4. So a very good over for the BHOOTS. A good comeback and comes back on Jadeja. This time to Nissanka, who's going to launch. It can be a wicket. It is going to be a wicket because he's just giving it straight to the fielder. Well, Jadeja and the spinners are an absolute fire once again. Shouldn't have launched it there, Nissanka. Not maybe the best of calls as Matthew Wade coming on now. The BHOOTS really can't afford wickets. They really cannot afford wickets here. It's a very cheeky shot, but a good field setup. Hey, says Zunain. Hey, I say to you. So well, Matthew Wade now just starting off with a dot. This ball, let's try to cut it down. But still another dot. Freshen it up. They need some confidence here. Take a single, give it to Moeen Ali. He can hit. You can't afford conservative overs like this, BHOOTS. If you want a shot at it, that's gonna be a shout for an LBW. It's gonna be an LBW. That's another wicket. Oh my god, I don't know if this is a glitch, if something is happening, but something has to be done here. What is this? It's just another collapse. It's a story far too common in the NSL Cup. That's a duck for Wade, and so on comes Rishabh Pant. So it's 2 wickets and 2 dots. Jadeja is going 3 for 4. Oh, that's unbelievable. Arguably the best bowling spell. If he doesn't get smacked here, it is going to be the best bowling spell. No, this time I think this runs away for a 4. Saud Shakil, can he get to it? Oh, yes, he can. Scoops it up to his teammate Steve Smith. It's a nice bit of fielding there. Saving a crucial boundary. But I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure what's happening here. Why are there so many wickets and collapses coming in? That's gonna need to be tested. It is gonna need to be tested in the lab a bit after this. Oh, it's a swing and a miss from Moeen Ali. Taskin Ahmed here. He was the local talent that was heating up as he was starting in the last game, but turned out to be one of the more expensive ones for the CHUTS, and that's exactly why. And what a shot. Was that the helicopter shot of MS Dhoni? Moeen Ali just taking a note. Maybe let's watch it again. Ooh, it could be. The slight flick of the wrist is the famous helicopter shot. That's a 4, a much needed 4. It's 29 for 4 at 4.2. A lot of 4s. That's the bouncer which Moeen Ali decided to dispose. Maybe it could have been too high for a wide, but no. No, it's a legal bouncer. So just 4 off it. So maybe 3 boundaries would be very nice for the BHOOTS. And I think that's one of them. That is one of them. There was a good bit of swing on the ball. But a man like Moeen Ali, this is what he can do. Can't he? He can make use of these balls. So Taskin is changing the side from where he's bowling here. It is a tricky field to bat in. Just look at the sun. It's another outswing. I reckon it would have been a wide. I'm not sure why he hit that. Moeen Ali. So 8 off this over now. I think they need a plus 10 every over for a good score. It's a dot to finish it off. So it's going to be 33 for 4 as we reach the halfway point. And on comes Matisha Patirana. Bowling to Rishabh Pant. Pant has been also disappointing. He's been caught with his punts off. And what a swing from Patirana. Physics defining almost. Not sure what you make of that. But BHOOTS needs runs. They need runs from somewhere. Another outswing. This time bisects the fielders. Not enough magic in it. And Pant is going to dispose that for a 4. Well, you need a big over. You know, very big over, BHOOTS. Something at least 15 plus. 2 of them. And it's a good setup there. So it's going to be a single just here, I believe. Just a single. Strike is to Moeen now. We've only seen 150 in this NSL Cup. The only person who was close to a 50, other than the sole one that we had, and that was Reza Hendricks' 50, was Aiden Markram, his South African teammate. But he was caught for 48. Actually, not caught, he was on strike actually, at 48. And there we go. Another magical delivery. Nothing coming off it. So a 4, a single, and 2 dots. A boundary is crucial here. A 6 would be beautiful, wouldn't it? But it's just going to be a 4. And they'll take that, the BHOOTS. But there's 9 coming off that. So one of their better ones. And Taskin Ahmed, who's brought back on. Well, Taskin Ahmed, what can you do here? Is defended down the ground. They're not going to take a single. Not taking that risk. They don't want another wicket to fall. But we're coming to the point where it's the go big, go home situation. You're going to want to hit BHOOTS consistently now. And that's not going to happen when Taskin is going to hit your middle stumps. Rishabh Pant. It's time to go. Not middle, maybe. But another disappointing outing. And on comes David Miller, a man who can hit. And this is about half the budget of the BHOOTS standing on the crease now. So very good shot from Miller here. They're going to take 2. He's going to retain strike. And you need a situation where you're hitting all boundaries. You need something like that. And if anyone can do it when 3 overs is left, it's Moeen and Miller. That's a good shot, punched up. It was a bouncer. And he's just disposed of that for a single. So it's Moeen now. Well. No boundaries of this over yet. And this is the first one. Dances down the wicket over the fielder's head. And that's the desperate boundary they were searching for this over. So another one would be a very good finish. A very good finish to the situation. Let's see what Moeen does. It would have been a wide had he let it go. But no, he just converted that to a dot. Not taking a freebie. Why would you do that? Let's roll up Vander Merwe now onto David Miller. Vander Merwe, one of the recent stars from last season, punches it down the ground. Miller, what a beautiful cover drive. And even though there were 2 fielders, he found the gap. And got the 4. The desperate 4. No 6s yet from what I've seen. No 6s yet. So we're going to have to see that. So Vander Merwe, what's he going to do now? Oh, it's a risky stance he took. We saw so many bowlers get out like that, David Miller. If the turn is just too much, that's an easy day on the stumping. But experienced campaigner like Miller will dispose those balls for 4s. This is looking to be the big over that they need potentially. The big over to push the total high up in the sky. And I think, no, not enough on that. Not going to be another 4, but it's going to be a single now. So, Moen, pick up where your partner has left off. Is that what's going to happen? Yes, it is! This is going to be the first 6 of the innings. No! Oh, yes! Oh, I was a bit confused there. I thought at first it was got. But the quick animations confirmed me that, nah, just hit the boundary. Couldn't get his arm to it. But if that was going to be caught, it would have been, without a doubt, a catch of the series so far. But this time it is going to be a catch of the series. Not really, just a catch. And it's going to be the wicket of Moeen Ali. Second time, not so lucky there. And Vander Merwe, who's been more expensive, gets a wicket here. And on comes the big man, Rakeem Cornwall. He's also going to want to join the party of boundaries so he can hit, can't he? But no, just disposed of that. It's going to be a dot, but good news is Miller retains strike. It's Hardik Pandya, a man the CHUTS love a lot, coming on to the crease to bowl the death overs. It's the penultimate over. This also needs to be big like the last one. And starting off like that is the right goal. But what a save from Jadeja. I do not believe it. It looks like he got a magic boost. You see the sea link there of Mumbai. The lovely view. You just don't get sick of it, do you? You just don't get sick of that. So David Miller once again tries to find a gap. But magic moments. That's a wicket. Who was that? Was that the tall man Jameson? I can't really tell. Oh, it was Kusal Pereira. And on comes Yasir Shah. So Hardik Pandya. From 2 what would have been boundaries. A double and a wicket. But Yasir Shah is gonna not waste any time. He's gonna push up the score as much as possible here. So a miraculous bowling display from the CHUTS in front of their home fans. This time, not too lucky. It's gonna be kept within the field. So 6 runs and a wicket here. Another boundary would be very nice. Not happening still. 1 legal delivery left. Bringing their A game, the CHUTS tonight. This is an absolutely wonderful set of fielding and bowling. Yasir Shah. Is this the lucky shot? It's just going to be a single. He's going to retain strike for the final over. Not sure if that's ideal, but it is role of Vander Merwe. And we see the clouds coming now. And what a strike by Yasir Shah. A blinder. That's going all the way for a maximum. Whoa. A surprising display from Yasir Shah. And he's making use of the expensive Vander Merwe spell. It's not his day and he's punishing him for it. A scoop shot now. Just 1 bounce this time. But that's 10 runs from the first 2 balls. A very good start for his last over. Really trying to get this total as high as possible. 100 is still possible mathematically. And it's shots like that that's going to get you there. Oh boy. Role of Vander Merwe. He's been the agent tonight, hasn't he? And Yasir Shah, who's been brought on last minute, has been key. This time smacking his face. Not too lucky there. So it's a dot, a good recovery. And we get 90 something. 90 something is still possible. And I think it's going for a maximum. Yes, it is! Well, well, well. What an unlikely hero. A last minute sub in, Yasir Shah, is proving to be the best of the lot for the BHOOTS. I do not believe it. This was the over that they needed. The BHOOTS. This was the over. And Cornwall and Shah walk down. Yasir Shah holding his head high. If he gets some runs today, he is contending. If he gets some wickets, he is contending for player of the match. So it's 95 for 7. So quite a decent comeback after that horrific start. If anyone got going in the beginning, I reckon we could have seen something big. So it's Captain Steve Smith facing Josh Hazelwood. And Hazelwood is starting off with a bouncer. But it's going to be smack for 4. Maybe not the most ideal of starts for Hazelwood here. Come on, add a bit of swing here. Hazy. Add a bit of swing. The sun has gone down. It's a much easier batting condition. The sun's not really coming in your eyes. The weather's cooling down a bit. The floodlights, I think, are on. So just give me a second here. Get a quick refresher. Devon Conway now on strike. Could have been a wide, but he's trying to go for glory for 4. They're taking the double. Took some time with that one. So maybe they thought it was going to run all the way. So 7 of this over now. A very contrasting start from what we saw with the Chutias. This could have been an edge. And Miller maybe was a bit to his right. Could have got that. So Hazelwood, very expensive now. 11 of the very first over, but he is looking confident. He wants to get someone right now. Devon Conway, maybe. It's a very bad ball. Would have been a wide. Put away for a single. That sort of just works in their aids. One thing I've noticed. The batsmen don't really like to give it away for a wide. Interestingly. I don't know why. They don't like to do that. They just like to hit every single ball they can. Unless it's really far out. Where they physically can't get it. Oh, just a bounce short. Williamson, maybe if you dive, could you get it? So it's Mr. 55 million, the man of the auction now. Moeen Ali, he is going to need to perform some wonders tonight. A dot to start it off. You want to get Captain Smithy out, I reckon. And Conway. Just get as many as you can. The field setup is actually according to how he is bowling, but Cornwall can't really get that. Just finds that millimeters, that small gap. And oh boy, Moeen Ali now getting smacked around like Hazelwood. This is not what you want to see. This is going to be another comfortable win for the Chuts. Is this what's going to happen here? We're just going to have to see now. And that's a edge, and that's a wicket. Exactly what the BHOOTS would need. Moeen Ali now stepping up and doing bits. Conway got a bit too cocky there. Thought he could hit it again. But just look at the revs on that ball. Slips Conway. And that's a first wicket for the BHOOTS here. So Kushal Pereira now on the crease. Once again, none of the Chuts batsmen have been quite outstanding in that first game under Sama Wikrama. They were also chasing, mind you. They couldn't reach their target. Will this game be a similar story? And what a dive! Would have been a wicket! Slipped through Yasir Shah's hands. Just too fast, that ball. And on comes Mohammad Siraj. He's an ex-Chutia player, mind you. Greeting his former teammates. Actually, not really. I think Pandya is the only former teammate he has on the team. And Steve Smith, mind you. Sorry. And Steve Smith, the ex-winning captain. He was with Siraj in that campaign, in the Season 2 campaign. So, well. Gonna have to see. Ato wicket niya kilab, says Tanzim. Bhalo hoyese Nisang. Abraz. He's lagging, so I have to, accommodate for him. I haven't opened the comments for a while. Apologies. Siraj now conceding his first boundary after some good deliveries. So he's gonna get smacked for a 4. Siraj also needs to do something here. They need to do something. Add a bit of swing to it. You might spook Smith here. Some fuller delivery here. And that's been just disposed for a dot. But dots aren't going to win you the game. The wickets are. What was interesting is that the BHOOTS had already had a collapse at this point in the game. So that's a very good ball. Could have hit the stumps easily. But the experienced campaigner Steve Smith just disposes it for a single. So the BHOOTS at this stage, they were already collapsing. They already had like 3 wickets falling just before the third over could start. As a boundary to end it off from Kusal Pereira. The run rate is just above 10. And that's not what you want to see. Moeen Ali has been brought back on instantly to try and get something that's in the air. And in safe hands of Josh Hazelwood. So that's Captain Smith gone. A very big fish. And exactly what the BHOOTS would want. Just couldn't connect that. Smithy tried to come up the field. Just watch that. An awkward place. It hit the bat. And on comes Saud Shakil. So Moeen Ali's picking up where he left off. Picking up a wicket. Another one right now will be crucial. It's just a dot. Not testing his luck, Shakil. Not testing his luck. So the good thing is that even when you have scores like 95, when 3 digits aren't hit, you can still win through defending. The bad ball by Moeen. Not the right line. And he's going to be punished. So Saud Shakil gets out the mark now with a 4. Tries to go big. Didn't hit the bat, so that's just going to be... Wait, hold up. Is it one of the wacky wickets here? Is it one of the wacky wickets here? Oh, barely. I just can't tell. You can't have a moment to rest, can't you? It's a not out. But this just tells you can't have a moment to rest in the NSL Cup. A millimeter of the line. And you're going to have to walk back home. An attempt by Wade. But not fruitful. So it's going to be another dot now. After that 4, a wicket would be ideal for the BHOOTS. And a boundary would just give confidence to the Chutias. What's it going to be? Are they going to meet in between? Yes, they are. It's just a dot. So Moeen Ali ends off his spell. Picking up 2 big ones. And giving away 13. And on comes another spinner, Yasir Shah. A man who was brought in last minute. And a man who was the best batsman for the BHOOTS. Giving most of their runs. And if he can pick up a wicket or 2 tonight and be quite economical, I assume player of the match is going to go to him. Would have been a wide. Hits Pereira's legs. This time the fielder's just going to watch it sail over his head for a maximum. Nothing he could have done there. Williamson with some words of advice. He said maybe just line a bit to the right. Too much to the left. And there we have it. The line to the right. And Pereira, whose jersey has Pandya written on it. And I can explain why. This is not the real Pereira. It's the in-game Pereira. But once again, the fielder is just going to have to watch that sail. Nothing he can do. So 12 coming off this over already. Yasir Shah, a man who I said could compete for man of the match, is now being done for a dummy. But, well, guess I need to criticize him more, because this was the ball that disposes it. Pereira, a bit too cocky. Shah adding a bit more spin. And that's a recipe for disaster. And on comes the hero of last game, Sama Wikrama, with a high score of 41. He can take the CHUTS to home. He can take the CHUTS to the fields of victory. But not if he's playing like that. And on comes another star bowler, Rakeem Cornwall. Just look at the size of this man. It's always a surprise every time you see him. Even his pants cannot color coordinate. Is this going to be a wicket here? Just short. A 4 for Saud Shakil. Not how Cornwall would have wanted to start his innings. Well, well, well. Cornwall has the task on his hands. He needs to get Sama Wikrama and Saud out. This time it's another boundary. No one there to receive it. Not good enough, Cornwall. Not good enough. And Saud Shakil is looking set. This game is slowly slipping away now. It's slowly slipping away. You need to do something. Oh, that's not that something you wanted to do, Cornwall. That's not that something you wanted to do. So 12 already. And tick, tick, tick. It's going towards the CHUTS. That's another one. 16. 4 balls, 4 fours. Rakeem Cornwall single-handedly throwing this game away here. It's a much better ball. It's just going to be a dot. But they want a wicket. That's what they want. Oh, Cornwall, what have you done here, lad? What have you done here? This is going to be the wicket. It's an edge. Not lucky enough to catch it this time around. We have 6 viewers. Is everyone on their phone? Let me know who is watching from where. So it's Yasir Shah brought back on. That's a thick edge. And that's going to be a wicket from Alimdar. Oh boy, a twist maybe. And I think Pandya is going to come on now. So it's like the batting depth for the CHUTS is big. No, it's Jadeja, mind you. Oh! Just ask the depth. Cornwall stretching his hands a bit. They've added the slip now. Is that an LBW? No. Pitching outside off maybe. So 2 very good balls from Yasir Shah. If this is a maiden, I'd say the game is back on. But shots like those are not gonna bring the calls for maidens. It's gonna be a 4 here. So I reckon that's all they can afford in this over. They need to be very conservative. This is going to be a very good ball. And what a spin and what a wicket. Oh boy. Let's have another look at that. Oh my god. Just clipping. Leg stump. Just clipping it. The off stump, sorry. And Jadeja, after 4, is going to have to go. And on comes another big one. Hardik Pandya. You can't let him get set. You cannot let him get set at any means necessary. Because that's exactly what he's going to do. So 2 wickets, but 2 boundaries coming off it as well. Which way is this game going to go? It's going to be decided in the next over, I reckon. An excellent stop from Miller. Saving that. As Josh Hazelwood brought back on. Saud Shakil this time. The current run rate is 10. Yes, yes, yes. Required is 8. Oh, it's a dot here. So, is it gonna haunt the CHUTS again? 2 times losing at home, 2 times chasing. Are we gonna see some of that? It's an edge and it's another dot. A recovery by the BHOOTS here. They need to get this wicket. They need to get this wicket badly, Saud Shakil. But he's just gonna launch it in the sky. It's just gonna escape the clutches of Moeen Ali. And is gone for a sixer. That's all the runs the Bhoots can afford this game. I mean this over. Apologies. That's all the runs they can afford. Oh, that's gonna be a cheeky four, isn't it? Matthew Wade running to it, no avail. Just too far, and that's already 10 off this over. Saud Shakil looking to be the hero tonight. It's 15 from 14. Nothing short of a miracle is needed. A wicket finally. Saud Shakil not lucky this time around. It's gonna be a wicket now. So it's a big wicket at that. And it's Patirana coming on now. As Hazelwood is a very good ball. Would have absolutely obliterated the stumps. So a big wicket coming off it from, but also 10 runs. I'm not sure that's 10 that the Bhoots could afford to spend. So the penultimate over. This is where the game will be decided. Pandya to his Indian teammate Siraj. Just a singles. Gone to Patirana. Not sure if that's the right call here. Highest 6 of the NSL Cup, says Tanzim. Very possibly. It's a good swing on that, Siraj. Another a dot. But this game can be over quicker than you know about it. But Mohammad Siraj is going to scalp Patirana here. Added that extra swing. Done for a dummy. Patirana couldn't connect. And it's roll of Vandermerwe onto the crease. Vandermerwe can hit, mind you. He can also hit. He's done this with Dhaka before. He can connect it, so this is looking to be an over going the way of the Bhoots. Because it's 14 from 8 all of a sudden. And you know, scoring 14 and especially the last over is a big ask, and that's a similar predicament that the Bhoots that the CHUTS found themselves in. There's gonna be a wide, too much bounce on that Siraj, so it's a freebie for the CHUTS, and every single run is dangerous here. There's a dot to recover. This is the over that the Bhoots would have wanted. This is the over that they were searching for. Siraj, last ball, what's it gonna be? Oh, boundary maybe. Not so. They're gonna take a double. Saved well. And they need 11 from the last over. And it's Rakeem Cornwall bowling it. Oh, that's not the man you would have wanted tonight. He's already given 16, lad. And it's Pandya batting. Oh, it's a swing and a miss though. Well, it's spicing up, I say. It's spicing up. Pandya. Scoop shot to his face. But that's caught by Matthew Wade. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. It's Jamieson coming on now. What has happened here? Jamieson can't connect. It's gonna be a dot. So 3 balls, 11 runs. That's a 4 from every ball. Or a 6 and a 4. Something of the sort is needed. That's one of the 4s, Jamieson. All of a sudden, this game has gone towards the Bhoots. And this is the exact same predicament the CHUTS found themselves in. 7 from 2. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a single. They need a 6 on the last ball. I do not believe this. The way this game has turned around is exactly the way the CHUTS lost their last game. Photocopy. And Vandermerwe can't do anything. Well. The Bhoots, I do not believe it, are gonna walk away with this in the most unlikeliest of victories. What a game! What a game we had! What a defense! This isn't something you expect, and if I'm not wrong, if I exit now, that's right, the player of the match goes to Yasir Shah. That's what I've been calling for this entire game. That's what I've been calling for this entire game. It's Yasir Shah, player of the match. He's been the one who's arguably got them the win with the bat and also with the ball. So proceeding now, it's been an absolute thriller of a match this. And if we look at the standings, it's Chutias with 2 losses. And it's Brahmanbaria BHOOTS with a win and a loss. Similar story with the Nunus, but they just creep up on run rate. Dhaka still sitting pretty at 3rd with 1 game played. Same with the Testicles and the Kankis. In this match day, we have the Testicles versus the Kushtias left. That's one to watch. And Dhaka is the one with the bye. On the other side, we have CBC versus what's it called? The Joshua Jokers. So let's get an overview. Batting statistics, David Miller is the highest with 58 in 2 games. Moeen Ali, most wickets taken with 4. It is BHOOTS, a lot of BHOOTS on the chart here. And we can understand why. What display they've had. So it's been a good game. I'm gonna imagine the CHUTS are not gonna be happy with this one. Without further ado, it's good morning, good evening, good night, wherever in the world that you are.